While Khabib Nurmagomedov is widely considered among the greatest MMA fighters of all time, it seems Paddy Pimblett isn't a fan of the former UFC lightweight champion at all. Nurmagomedov's dominance in the UFC's 155-pound division was nothing short of legendary. After beating Iaquinta, the Eagle became the longest reigning lightweight champion in promotional history, holding the title for 1,077 days. Khabib Nurmagomedov fought his last professional bout against Justin Gaethje at UFC 254 in October 2020. He beat the highlight via second-round submission and announced his retirement in the post-fight octagon interview. He left the sport undefeated with a record of 29-0. Given his resume, it's easy to see why many consider Nurmagomedov one of the greatest fighters ever. However, Paddy Pimblett despises his undefeated record and doesn't think anyone should go unbeaten in mixed martial arts. During an interview recorded before Nurmagomedov's last fight against Gaethje in October 2020, Pimblett explained why he didn't appreciate the Eagles' perfect record. In a YouTube short of the original podcast, uploaded by @Marcellus6528, the Liverpudlian can be heard saying, "I just want Gaethje to win, badly. In MMA, people just don't go unbeaten. You know what I mean. It's just something that's unheard of. I just don't want someone to do it. I just don't like Khabib as well." UFC CEO Dana White recently weighed in on the Paddy Pimblett vs. Tony Ferguson matchup. The Liverpudlian is set to clash with the former interim lightweight champion at UFC 296 on December 16 in Las Vegas. Fans were stunned by the fight announcement, with many calling the matchup an attempt to convince El Kukai to call it a career. Tony Ferguson is on a dismal 6-fight losing streak and last tasted victory against Donald Cerrone in June 2019. Meanwhile, Paddy Pimblett is on a 6-fight winning streak and has established himself as one of the fastest rising lightweight stars in the promotion. In a recent post-fight presser after Dana White's Contender Series 64, the UFC CEO took cognizance of the fans' reaction to this matchup and explained why it made sense. He said, "I think a lot of people think that Paddy is unproven, and I think a lot of people feel that Tony isn't in deep water like he's been in his last several fights." He continued, "If you look at Tony's last few fights that he's fought, he looked damn good. So, it's a fun, interesting fight with two fun and interesting characters.